right? We're talking about the consumers in the US, Shri. That's where we're going to be focusing on at this moment. Some Americans expressed concerns after US President Trump announced reciprocal tariffs to match the duties imposed on US goods by other countries. Let's listen to some of the reactions coming in from America.
Yeah, I mean, every day you go to the store, things are more expensive, and not just food, but things when you look across the board, childcare, summer camps. It's just one thing after another where the prices are constantly going up. And what makes it most interesting to me, I didn't vote for him, but he ran on the platform of lowering prices. And I feel like we, as people who weren't in favor of his platform and what they were running for, watched other people get duped, and now we're all paying the price for it. And it's like, are we going to have 4 years of just prices continuing to go up?
Yeah, I'm really concerned. Money doesn't go as far as it used to, and it's hard to buy things for a family of 5. And we're trying to buy new appliances, and got to buy a car for my daughter, not another car for the family. And so, yeah, we're very concerned about even 10%. Could be a lot of money for a $1,000 item. So, yeah, we're very worried.
It'll be affected big. You see it in the market. You see the groceries are going up. The farmers are catching it. He come and flip the whole system around. It's not the America that I grew up under. You go out there, you work hard. You come home, you take care of your family. Basically, a lot of people just try and take care of their family. And that's my opinion. Whatever he's doing, I guess he know what he's doing, but I guess he don't know what he's doing, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, avocados from Mexico is definitely a big one that I think about. I know some of our citrus too are grown internationally as well. Those are 2 of the big ones that I can think of off the top of my head. But still know that that's gonna have an impact on grocery budgets. I was just talking to my roommate about how I'm so thankful that I don't have a car or need a car in a city like DC, because I can't imagine. I mean, I know it's like 25% on auto imports now, so yeah, that's huge for anyone who is looking to purchase a car this year. So thankfully I get to rely on public transport and walking, but yeah, it's going to be a lot.
I mean, I think everybody's already seen the effect of tariff, especially like if you have any money in the stock market, you've lost some money. I think everybody's anticipating prices going up, and it's kind of the last thing we need right now, because we're already dealing with inflation, and if the economy slows down and we're dealing with inflation, it's like that's going to be it's going to be a mess, man.
Now, those are some of the reactions coming in from the common people in the United States of America. We have Mithali Nikore and Sridharan Ramakrishnan with us on this broadcast. Mithali, look at those reactions coming in from Americans. We just come to Mithali, but Sri, look at that. Grocery bills are already going up. We're talking about cars and high-value products. What about the basic agricultural imports into the U.S.? Food on the table is going to get more expensive. And if food on the table in the U.S. gets more expensive, that's going to have a ripple effect, a domino effect across the world.
So let's talk about the American families first, Krishna. Without doubt, household budgets are now going to get stretched. Analysts and economists are talking about costs for the average family going up by at least a few $1,000s, and that's a whole lot. We talked about cars. There was one gentleman talking about how he was looking to buy a car for his daughter. Now cars are going to become expensive by at least a few $1,000s. And in US, that's often the money buyers put up as their equity when they buy a car on loan. So this is without doubt going to impact American households significantly. And it's also going to impact their ability to save. Now, what happens if the American household saving goes down? There are more people who are now living on the edge. We already know that a significant part of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. They have very little savings. The other issue is what this trade war means for even America's own borrowings, especially in regard to China, which is the largest holder of government securities, U.S. government securities. What is the impact that's going to have on America's ability to borrow around the world? Will people be as comfortable, putting their faith in the American dollar as they have before? How much of that will now be driven by their trade war sentiment, right? So these are issues which will come into play. And just like it's not going to be easy for the world to navigate the Trump tariffs, I think it's not going to be easy for America also to look at the impact and how this is going to play out and transmit in the economy in very complex fashions and over a very long period of time, Krishna.